Ever pondered why black men dating non-black women face criticism, while black women dating outside their race are often congratulated? Welcome to the debate where we unravel the tangled web of interracial dating and the curious double standards faced by black men and women. It's a curious quandary, isn't it? When a black man steps out with a non-black woman, the whispers begin. Words like sellout and traitor are casually thrown around, and there's an underlying insinuation that he must somehow hate himself. Yet, when we turn the tables, the reactions are startlingly different. When a black woman dates outside her race, it's often met with applause and congratulatory remarks. There's a certain sense of triumph, as if she's won a prize. "You got one, sis," they say, as if she's managed to score a point in some grand cosmic game. But let's pause for a moment and ask the question that's often skipped over. Why are black men dating non-black women? It's a question that's rarely asked, and more often, conclusions are drawn without any real understanding. Could there be reasons beyond what meets the eye? Could it be due to the fact that 8 out of 10 black women are overweight or obese, making them the most out of shape women, according to certain studies? Could it be the lack of competition in the dating market, where some black women, instead of putting their best foot forward, come with an attitude of entitlement, a bad disposition, and perceived laziness? Or perhaps it's because over half of black women have children, and a significant fraction of that number have children by multiple men. In today's world, not many men are eager to step into the role of stepfather. Black men, like everyone else, have the right to seek happiness. They shouldn't be shamed into accepting a bad deal. So, the next time someone like Dr. Umar Johnson questions a black man's choice of a non-black partner, perhaps he should also question why black women are being outcompeted by non-black women in the dating market. If this seems hypocritical to you, you're not alone. Isn't it intriguing how some of the loudest voices against interracial dating among black men fall silent when black women do the same? Indeed, it's a question that begs for answers. It's a curious case of selective hearing, or perhaps selective commentary. Take Dr. Umar Johnson, for instance, a prominent voice in the black community, known for his vehement criticism of black men who choose to date outside their race. He's quick with labels, slinging accusations of self-hatred and betrayal like pebbles in a pond. Yet, when black women choose to date outside the community, his vocal cords seem to lose their vigor. His silence is deafening, and it's not just him. There's a chorus of voices, a symphony of silent supporters who echo this hypocrisy. They condemn black men for selling out, but applaud black women for their choices. If a black man finds love in the arms of a non-black woman, he's chastised, called a sellout. But if a black woman finds a non-black partner, she's congratulated, told, "You've got one, sis." It's a twisted narrative that reeks of double standards. Why is there such a stark disparity in reactions? Why is it that black men are crucified for their choices, while black women are celebrated for theirs? Isn't love universal? Isn't it blind to color, race, and ethnicity? Well, it should be, but the reality paints a different picture. It's a picture stained with bias, prejudice, and unspoken rules. It's a picture that needs to be redrawn with lines of equality and fairness. The dating world is a competitive arena where everyone has the right to choose who they want to be with. No one should be shamed or praised based on the color of their partner's skin. It's time we acknowledge this hypocrisy. It's time we stop the selective commentary and started promoting equality in choices. After all, love is love, irrespective of the color of the skin. It's time we started respecting individual choices rather than imposing societal expectations. It's a clear double standard. Wouldn't you agree, Bossier? But why are more and more black men choosing to date outside their race? Are they just rebelling, or is there more to it? This question often rings loud in our society, yet the answers are not as straightforward as one might think. Let's delve into some of the possible reasons. One of the significant factors that may influence this choice is the high obesity rates among black women. Recent studies reveal that 80% of black women are overweight or obese, making them the most out-of-shape demographic among all women. While physical attraction is subjective and varies from person to person, it's undeniable that health and fitness play a crucial role in shaping one's preferences. Another aspect that often gets overlooked is the expectation for black men to accept low-level treatment. Many black men feel pressured to put up with negative attitudes and poor behavior, all under the guise of loyalty to their race. This notion of accepting less than one deserves is not only unfair, but also detrimental to one's self-esteem and overall happiness. Moreover, the concept of competition in the dating market is crucial. Everybody, regardless of their race or gender, needs to present themselves in the best light to attract a potential partner. However, it seems that many black women have become complacent, expecting black men to choose them by default, regardless of their disposition. Finally, let's talk about family. Studies indicate that 61% of black women have children, and 59% of these women have children by multiple men. In contemporary times, many black men are not keen on stepping into ready-made families. So to answer the initial question, no, it's not about rebellion. It's about seeking happiness and not settling for less than one deserves. It's about black men making choices that are best for them, even if it means going against societal expectations. It's about breaking free from the shackles of guilt and shame that have been imposed for far too long. It's not rebellion, it's about finding happiness. So what's happening on the other side of the coin? Why are black women finding themselves outcompeted in the dating market? Let's delve into this issue and unravel the threads intricately woven into the fabric of society. There are challenges black women face in the dating market, which may seem insurmountable. For instance, a significant proportion of black women are single mothers, with studies revealing that 61% have children, and of that number, 59% have children by multiple men. This is a factor that some men perceive as a hurdle, as the trend of men not wanting to step into the role of stepfathers is becoming more prominent. Then there's the perception of negative behaviors. It's a stereotype, yes, but it's one that's unfortunately been perpetuated to the point of acceptance. The idea that black women come with bad behavior and bad dispositions is a misrepresentation that's been allowed to fester, placing unfair expectations on these women. This is coupled with the assertion that they are the laziest in the dating market, a claim that seems to be based on the notion that they are unwilling to compete with non-black women for men's attention. let's pause for a moment and question this. What does it mean to compete? Should women have to mold themselves into a particular shape or form to be deemed acceptable? Or should they be celebrated for who they are in all their diversity and individuality? The assertion that black women are out of shape compared to other women is another stereotype that needs to be addressed. Fitness and health are personal choice, not a measure of one's worth in the dating market. It's about time we appreciated women for who they are, not what they look like. In this complex web of societal expectations, it's easy to see why black women may feel outcompeted. But it's not a fair game when the rules are skewed against them. It's a tough market out there, and these challenges don't make it any easier. So let's start changing the narrative, shall we? Let's redefine what it means to compete in the dating market, and let's challenge the stereotypes that hold black women back. So, where do we go from here? Is there a solution to this apparent hypocrisy and double standard? The answer lies in understanding, acceptance, and change. Not just change in behaviors, but a change in mindset, a change in perception, and a change in the narrative. One potential solution to addressing this issue lies in encouraging fitness and healthy lifestyle choices among black women. Studies show that a significant number of black women are overweight or obese. This is not a judgment, but a call to action. If we want to compete in the dating market, we must be the best versions of ourselves, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Another solution is promoting positive behaviors. Too often, we see instances of bad behavior and negative dispositions being excused as black girl magic. This doesn't serve anyone, least of all, the black women themselves. Let's redefine what black girl magic means. Let it stand for resilience, for strength, for grace, for intelligence, for kindness. Let's not use it as a shield to hide behind, but as a beacon to guide us towards becoming better individuals. Challenging the negative stereotypes that exist is perhaps the most crucial step. Stereotypes are not only damaging, but they also limit our understanding of the individual. Every black woman is unique. Every black man is unique, and their choices are their own. Let's not box them into a stereotype, but allow them the freedom to be themselves. Encouraging dialogue and understanding about the reasons behind dating choices is also key. Instead of quick judgments and criticisms, let's foster a culture of respect and understanding. Let's ask why instead of telling why. Let's listen instead of dictating. Only through understanding and respect for individual choices can we move beyond these double standards and hypocrisy. Because at the end of the day, everyone has a right to their happiness, and that should be respected, regardless of who they choose to love.